Oh, I'm so used to touching the mute button right before I cough that I did it even though I was already muted. Anyway, starting soon. Are you gonna die? Dude, if you like PoE 2 out of 10, you should try the original. Hello everyone, I am an amalgamation of all of you. I'm a giant flesh blob and we are all one. We are a hive mind and that's why I get to eat as much as I do. I'm eating for all of us. Side note, important side note, when I was a little boy, everybody tells you, oh, don't pick your nose, young little boy. How are you supposed to get through life without picking your nose? I feel like now as an adult, I'm on a daily basis, guys. Who isn't picking their nose? That is like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to breathe. That's like, that's just, it needs to happen. How is there no auto nose picker? They have like nose hair trimmers. They have all these like very specific devices. I'm sure there's like some infomercial where it's like a grayscale, like, has this ever happened to you? And it shows someone picking their nose and like blood comes out. Well, you know what? That actually has happened to a lot of us. You can get a nosebleed. That's why you need the goo sucker upper. And it's just a guy. It's an old man that loves sucking your nose. And he'll come to your house for a fee. I'd pay that fee. Why do we have fingernails if they're not meant to go in our nose and start digging? Name one other thing your fingernails do. Chat, I'll wait. Debate me. Debate me. The guy, the meme in the table, debate me. What are toenails for if not to pick your nose? And if it's not important, then why did when the Egyptian pharaohs die, everyone picked their nose for them?
I'm gonna pay you $2 to shut up about old men sucking noses.
Thanks. Wrong one. The state of play! Everyone's already spoiled. Well, they already spoiled the one game that I'm interested in, but there might be more games. But also, we watch these anyway. Why? Because they're so excellently and well produced. They're so excellently. Last game was hype, rest was boring. Don't talk to me. What is this? What the fuck is this? Is this the new Just Dance? That was a game? That wasn't the intro to the PlayStation? Tetris 2? No, it's Lumines Arise. Fall? It's gonna take you until fall to make a game that could have come out 10 years ago? To put it out now! Dude, we're gonna get through this so fast. We have 40 minutes until the PoE1 announcement. Dude, I'm like a webcam obsessionist. My lighting is impossible to solve, especially because when they put these people in this fucking white void purgatory PlayStation loading screen, and my whole screen is white, it throws it off. Like what? Like hold on. When I minimize this, my webcam, like a whole different lighting.
Thank you and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
very immersive. Yeah, I really have started to think of myself as the Path of Exile 2 health orb, where I just sort of reflect whatever lighting.
The future.
You guys are not inventing electrons, don't even.
It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation,
Dude, I'm so Nightreign pilled.
And advanced generative AI.
I was just expecting the stream to crash.
We're
And somehow that is what it means to be Nightreign pilled.
And reality.
What is...
We create life.
I don't even know if this is a game trailer. I was gonna skip it because, like, I feel like this is PlayStation talking about themselves. Here, we are the electron.
Let's see about getting.
We will create utopia.
And why are these things trying to kill us?
And why is it trying to kill me?
There you are. All better.
You patched me up.
I am DI03367. They are pragmatic.
Hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me.
I think I can help.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize
The
us?
space babysitting?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols.
This voice is freaking me out. She's in the anime. Haven't they been... yeah, that's the game. I think they've been showing trailers of this game for like 7 years.
D.I.
I said I am DI.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Another. Dude, it's rough when you have to make like a meme at the end of your trailers about how delayed your game is. Which they've done for like the last 2 or 3 trailers. That's rough.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
Fun curry time.
They have 4 songs playing at once.
Romeo! Romeo, stay with
Grandpa, I'm gonna die.
me. Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds.
Seriously?
Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The dead gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
Relatable. I didn't want to go in an asshole today. Like, PlayStation.
Half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
I'm a dead man.
I get it because he's dead. I get it. Because he's dead. Have all the Suda 51 games been Nintendo until now? I thought they were. Either way, I guess if it's only PlayStation, they've all been outside of my grasp, so I've never played one.
Coming 2026. Maybe.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice.
Everybody knows consoles are fighting game machines.
I'm on your back.
What?
They're all on Steam?
皆さんこんにちは。
Oh, okay.
グラスホッパーのやつは白河内です。いえ。皆さんトレーラーどうでした？
He made us sound like a car skip. That could be a car like peeling out.
Sakuko, どこ行くの?
Oh, is this the Silent Hill?
今は誰かと喋りたくて。
Sick.
後から行くね。じゃあね。裏切り者。
Yeah, you could, the lighting change. Silent Hill F.
私の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、君の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし。
This game looks really cool. I would watch this movie. Dead. Not dead. She kind of strong though. Okay, dead.
Hinako. Take this. Wow, Bloodborne.
Wow.
Hinako はいいよね。何でも持ってる。 そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。一人は嫌だよ。寂しいよ。
She's alone.
ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。
These enemies are weird. A real weapon? Kissable lips. Yeah, the cutscenes all look like crazy well made. Like, I would watch that movie. And then, I don't know, I never like end up liking the gameplay of these kinds of... Well, I don't know that I don't like them. I just like watching other people play them more and then pretending it's a movie. But maybe I'll be that movie. But if it... Wait, it said PlayStation only for your PlayStation. Well, these ones always lie. Fucking every PlayStation press conference is like only on the PS5, and there's like, what's this fine print down here is like, hey, it's on Steam day 1 too. But then you never know because they do a lot of them. They, like, yeah, there always is like a year. I mean, it depends. Still no Bloodborne. It took how long for the other game that I can't remember the name of? You know.
The castle has been sighted again. The Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped.
We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates,
Castlevania,
and exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand.
This mission will test the limits of your courage.
You will face horrors beyond your darkest imagination.
Bloodstained 2? Oh, so like Castlevania.
That defy reason.
You can say it.
Creatures
It's fine.
Born of pure darkness.
Dude, he picked that guy up like he was food on a plate. Like he weighs nothing. Yeah, I'll take one bite. Oh, that one looks good.
Born of pure darkness.
Yeah, that guy is jacked. I don't know what they're saying. Can I play this game without playing the sequel? Can I play this game without playing the sequel? Question for the ages. Oh, the food!
With me.
Cross. Reaper! Tonight, we start our mission.
I don't know how long this is. I only have 30 minutes till PoE1. Bloodstain, the Scarlet Engagement. Yahoo.
So you've come.
He said it! It comes. He said it. He said it just like that, too.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing
Love that guy.
are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent.
Digimon? Digital monster?
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form. Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll always be
What is
right
Digimon
here.
about?
Who exactly
It's about
are you
Pokemon.
working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what is that?
You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies.
You
for
don't know
years now,
anything?
but this is the first time the Titans
Pay
have
attention.
launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
Is wait, is Digimon like...
Truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
I don't know, what's the adjective here?
Opened with the digital world in such a state. The human world.
But this is serving... And Digimon's older, but this is serving knockoff Persona.
That egg is very
We have to go into the TV in the digital world. Dude, today I learned Persona
Great one. Pluto.
is Digimon.
We must protect the world from them for this purpose.
And
this
Digimon
purpose
is
alone.
Code
That thing
Lyoko.
opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
Everything's riding on you.
Time is a
We
circle.
must fulfill our mission.
What's Pokemon then? A bad version of Jade Cocoon. That went too deep. Like too many fucking random ass references.
Oh, Father.
I don't think that Code Lyoko should be on anyone's like lexicon of known things.
If you feel
Oh
wrong,
shit, I was
blame
skipping.
yourself or the Father.
Why do you fight?
People like this though.
Path of subterfuge
Was this a Chrono Trigger? Final Fantasy Tactics?
The weak. It is our duty.
Heavens fall upon you.
I liked the version of this that was Front Mission 2.
It ends now.
That was my favorite one of these.
Do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
Based? I never played any of the Final Fantasy Tactics, but yeah. Front Mission was pretty much the same, it seemed like. Is it a remaster? Why am I thinking it's not? I don't know.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
The enhanced version, more, as well as
You're
the
not gonna
classic version,
Nintendo me right
which
now and
brings
tell me about the
faithful
thing we just saw.
launches on
I know I
PS5
had
and
questions. I don't have them anymore.
played it.
Path of Exile soon.
How badly?
Just normal. Just toilet.
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Hey, just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I went away.
Pea shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
Oh, this is like, you have to like, it's like a walking sim.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Oh wait, I didn't know it was captivating.
Knock knock. Oh, you found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain. Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
I like that the cutscenes all look like they were made in Gmod.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into
this is looking
with
cute.
distinct abilities, including a paper airplane.
Oh, it's
a
cute.
nimble frog, a hardy armadillo,
Frog.
and a
And
powerful
the best thing you can turn into? There's a little bit of the screen on the left of Duck Thursday I'm seeing that I never knew about.
Master the art
What
of
happened?
folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer.
And the bottom? Oh no.
Sid
from the
I'm leaving it. It's part of the lore.
Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today.
Why are
And
there
those
so
who
many
do will
golf
get
games?
Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character. Everybody's Golf Hotshots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
Just golf in real life. Everybody has a golf course
Ninja
nearby.
Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise.
You just gotta pay your dues to the yacht
From the
club
makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound
every
stars
month.
dual protagonists from rival clans
Or whatever.
forced to combine their souls and skills against a demon uprising. And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5.
Cool.
From the game bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience.
The
where
game
you must
bakers?
carefully plan
I've
your
seen
ascent
this.
Up a deadly mountain.
This is no white knuckle.
Hey, wait for me! Encounter other climbers.
No white knuckle. No. Oh, I saw white knuckle. No.
Self with a demo. Still a lot of state of play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
About it. The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
Developers of Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. Mortal Kombat Remastered.
It was such we wanted.
I think the new, like, Mortal Kombat 1 is Mortal Kombat Remastered because they haven't changed the animations in like 30 years. You trying to sell me a physical item? Oh, fight stick. Weird.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder.
There has there never been like an official console fight stick?
That guy? No, he's close. Where did he go?
Alligator.
Find him. We're under fire. Enemy position.
Why was that guy twerking? What, this guy on top right.
We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
What it?
Loading like this? It's a revolution.
All right, Commander. Baby.
Miss.
You won't get away from me.
Time for you to taste some real pain.
What's the matter? I'm over here.
Is this a comedy game? I mean, I think so.
See you in hell. I'll grind you into nothing.
I think the further Metal Gear has gone, they all became comedy games. Yep. "20 minutes PoE1." You're gonna get an update every 5 minutes. He is the fucking rubble. And more. Hey! Oh, damn, I thought they were gonna go back to the white void after that.
Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending
Now this I heard Neo 3 on the table. Apparently there's already a demo out because I saw people streaming
this
it.
power has been the impetus for human wars.
Neo 2 was Giga.
Such an ominous atmosphere.
However, I was gonna say,
With the presence of Aratama.
when I saw people talking about this, mild concern, because the last 2 games Team Ninja made, I think were not as popular as like Neo was, and were not as good. That sometimes I'm really skeptical when a company goes back to like, ah man, like we fucking missed on, what was the one? Oh, I can't remember the name. I can't even remember the name is the point. So sometimes this just feels like shit. Well, fine. Like if we have to make this and then it's not as good as the other ones. It's Neo, don't worry. Yeah, I said that about Path of Exile 2. I'm damaged.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Looks good. I think Neo 2 might be like my favorite Souls-like. I would have to dig deep in my heart.
Who might you be, warrior? Tokugawa.
I think Dark Souls 2 wins on like a nostalgia premise. Not Nightreign. I for some reason I'm not counting Nightreign. There's a lot of things in the genre. The point is Neo 2 is really good. Nightreign is a rain-like. The only other games you can compare it to are Heavy Rain
It's all I've ever known.
and Rain World.
My whole world.
PlayStation VR. More like VR to go games.
I was raised in this city's shadow. Free.
Isn't VR just like a car for your face? Who anybody in chat playing VR games? And don't answer if it's Beat Saber. Yes, what game? Any yesers? What game?
This city hides many lost and legendary treasures. Locked away. Waiting to
I just read the nope. Like,
waiting to be taken.
nope, I won't tell you.
But some treasures
I mean, honestly, I would if it wasn't such a hassle.
come with more trouble.
Like, if
than
I had
others.
an index, I probably wouldn't hate VR as much as I do right now.
I thought I was dead. And who are you?
Tidewalker, are you there yet?
I had 1 second of hope that this was like a satisfactory update.
But she's keeping it safe in her tower.
But that wouldn't make any sense. I just saw the color yellow and I was like, wait a minute.
I heard something happen with another Tidewalker.
Fortnite looking ass? Having recently looked at it, this is some Brink looking ass. This is Brink 2. Oh, the guy 589 took my freaking
Ever
vials?
since the Great Flood, Elend, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected. And it's up to
Alex
you now
1984.
to use that power.
Now that's a username. Sarah 46. There's 2 things you need to know about me. My name and the year I was born. The end.
Please help me.
Sarah's been gaming a long time.
Tidewalkers. Will you help us?
Boy, Jeff, tomorrow. I don't know what it is, and I don't know how much of that was gameplay and not a cinematic.
It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What's the last few feedback? Even
I cast
skip in Astrobot.
More. You can't swim in this game.
My old man always said to me, he told me, get a ship.
That's dangerous. Rocket jump? That sounds dangerous. Ads for you to the game, you fucking pieces of...
Memories go, memories stay, chasing the sound of the waves. It always sways.
Actually, yeah, it does look like Monkey Island. The very little I know about Monkey Island. This is a little monked up. Sadly, no. She wants me. Dude, that guy was about to slay the princess. For real. This music doesn't fit at all. Yeah, for a game trailer, we should be hearing some rap, some "get in the game, I'm in the game, I'm going to the top, and I'm a pirate." Kind of like, what the fuck? Yeah, I thought it fit. I did think it fit. I don't know. Hey, which was now? What was the name of it? Oh, yeah, remnant of Ash's first war. Sea of Remnants. This is a Ster game? I never played any of the Journey. I was not a journeyer. Again, like all console exclusive stuff, I think. This is just haste? Yeah, it's haste if it were... I'm gonna need to see the guy go way faster. And I'm gonna need to see more death obstacles. Dude, sick. Dude, can you hit the 900? Unreal 5 can't handle that? Yeah, true. It does actually look pretty neato. I like physics. Not enough physics video games. And movement physics are peak. I think that's all it takes. Honestly, like White Knuckle.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani.
Movement physics. GG.
Catalog. Action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and 2 fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or FPS FBC Firebreak launches day
That
1.
feels
and
like
begin catalog
wait.
fun in short bursts, warping chaos found within the oldest house.
You can't showcase your game
Fun
and
in
then
short
say
bursts or
it's fun
deep
in
dives.
short
FBC
bursts.
Firebreak launches day 1.
That does
and
not
begin
like sell
catalog on
confidence to
June
me.
17th.
Yeah, like I don't know. You could play it for a little bit.
The PlayStation 2 version of legendary immersive time for Peacock and from the original PlayStation are set to join the classics line. Later this event will arrive later.
They earned him to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Wait, Harry Potter?
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do
No,
with
just
him,
pretend
Mom.
it's about Harry Potter.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland
That was he cast
insubordination.
Meteor.
He was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks
Oh,
to
flame wall?
luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond
That's
is a
Harry
bullet
Potter?
without a target.
They took this series in a weird
Let's give him
direction.
one.
The scar, you see the scar?
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James
Harry
Bond.
Potter. Harry Potter.
He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
It's disgusting. He has to mingle with these goddamn, what do they call them? Muggles?
You shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
Just say that?
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the end game is, we won't see it coming.
Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
James Bond is stuck in a weird case of Benjamin Button, where every time this dude's in a game or a movie, he's going backwards. He's getting younger and younger. You wait like 10 years, it's gonna be Baby Bond. I mean Harry Potter.
Lately, headhunting.
Okay, I just got shot.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Discombobulate. Cool.
CEO First Light. We can't.
It's the Hitman devs? Cooler than it was a +1 on the coolness factor. It is 5 minutes before PoE. How much more is there? Because we all know what this game is. Can skip this part. Yeah, I was gonna say Ghosts of Yotai. It looks like a good game. Sequel to Ghosts of Tsushima. Seems good. Gameplay in July. It's not even no gameplay. Arxis! Captain America. Don't really? I was. Dude, this game could actually go so hard and get all the people that like can rally behind like a Marvel versus Capcom. And this shit's already looking better than like 4 years of development on Riot's fighting game. Tag team? How many characters? That is really hype. It's like Marvel versus Capcom, but Arc System Works, who I would rather play an Arc Sys fighter. He better finger laser! Do a finger laser! Please! Do one! Finger laser is copyrighted. A hidden missile something. 4v4? I'm not learning 4 characters, you fucking sociopaths. Skip. I hope this one has like multiplayer, like with other people on your team. I was really looking forward to that for 2KXO. This game already has more characters than 2XKO. I mean, that's also true. That game has like 4 characters. I'm really liking the Japanese VO too. For some reason, I've made it this far in my life without seeing Japanese voice Spider-Man. Cool. That's exciting. I'll look into that. Hopefully it's not too, like, if it's 4v4 and it's more casual focus, hopefully there's still like, you get to press buttons. Fighting games have not been letting you press buttons. I'll look into this later. We have 2 minutes before PoE1 starts. Matter of fact, I heard people say the last game they showed in this was really good and exciting. Was that the last game, or is there another? That was it? Okay, well then, yeah, that looks fucking sick. Okay, I need to do the thing where I get credit for watching this on... Holy shit, they got the 2160 source quality. On Twitch. Twitch was doing a thing recently for 1440. Some streamers are getting, like Poke has had it, but it seems like there's a lot of weird limitations to it currently. I have to watch this on Firefox browser, but then it's giving me ads right now. Hold on. Yeah, like you can only, dude, that's the crazy part. You can only watch the high quality streams on Chrome browser. I think is a specific, like they've done that before. With some of the other Twitch features have been Chrome only. So I'm on, this is Firefox. You go to quality, can't even click it. But Chrome cannot watch streams for me. Ow.
It's certainly been too long since we had one of these. Now, we had some struggles as a studio for a little while there, but we've got our shit together and we're back in action now. Path of Exile Secrets of the Atlas is coming out 1 week from now on the 13th of June, and we're committing right now to a 4-month cycle for both PoE1 and 2. That means the next PoE2 League will be in August, and the next PoE1 League after that will be in October. Twitch drops are enabled on today's livestream, so you'll be able to claim your Skull of Undeath helmet skin by following the instructions below. This Skull of Undeath will track and show your total number of kills, deaths, and your KDR. Just because Path of Exile isn't a first-person shooter doesn't mean this isn't important. Proudly or shamefully, link it to your friends or in global chat to show it off. And with that, let's get to why you're here. Secrets of the Atlas.
I was here to look at you.
You can search 1,000 worlds and still never truly discover who you are.
This is a really big expansion. They haven't had one in about a year, and the Atlas expansions are always the hugest ones that rework the endgame. It's very exciting. People like me are excited.
I seek something more tangible. Someone I care for, trapped within the Atlas. Reliving memories, made real.
What have you done?
Made grotesque. Made foul.
And big lore implications.
These manifestations must be destroyed.
The bitrate.
Threads must be eradicated.
I wanted to pause there. Was that Arbiter of Ash? I fucking said they were just gonna do Arbiter of Ash in PoE1. No way, dude.
Save my sister.
It was like the same mechanic, sorta, but it didn't look like Arbiter. It's the predecessor of who Arbiter really is.
It's an illusion made real.
Completed King's March from the beginning, thought so. Runecraft says masteries, sick. Betrayal rework, they announced that 1 year ago.
On a target.
Mercenaries. I hate mercenaries personally. Oh no. Praying it's optional. Or you don't miss out on a lot.
Promise to you here.
Actual completed town for free? Well, I mean, like, you're still gonna need a gold sink.
I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile. As you just saw from the trailer, there's a lot to show you. Today,
maybe Mercenary might be a replacement for Animate Guardian, which would be a really good minion update for them.
We'll explore the new
They talked about doing something like that for PoE 2.
After that, we'll cover the integration of gold into PoE1 and how we're bringing Settlers of Kalgur into the core game. Finally, we have a much-awaited upgrade to Betrayal League and a set of quality of life improvements. Then, we'll wrap up by discussing our boss kill race event, showing you our new supporter packs, and ending with a live Q&A session where Ziggy D will ask
I want them to
Jonathan and
flip
I
that
your
one day,
questions
where
from Twitch.
instead they ask Ziggy
In
questions
Path of Exile: Secrets of the
about his
Atlas,
personal life.
strange rifts have begun to appear across
Ziggy,
the
how's it
Atlas.
going? We never ask
Zana
about
has
you.
returned and appears to be trapped within. Partway through the endgame, you will meet Egan, an intelligent man of mysterious heritage. These tears in reality he has discovered are actually threads of memory, distorted and made real by the Atlas. Egan is able to create a link to these memory threads and open portals to them. Working with Egan, you must step through and find Zana, or whatever remains of her.
He's shooting rope, memory rope.
Okay, so that's the story background, but how does this expansion actually work? In the Secrets of the Atlas, the pursuit of Zana with Egon is a new storyline that is introduced in high-tier maps. Upon meeting Egan and discovering the tier, he will then transfer it to your map device.
It looks gross.
And reveal this on your Atlas. A thread of
That's not what my
memories.
memories look like.
In order to now access each map on the thread,
Oh, I was
you
saying
simply
they
need
should
to
have
talk to
expanded on the
Egan when
memory
you're ready,
mechanic.
and he'll
Memories
open
are
the
like,
areas in sequence.
I think one of the better endgame things they ever
areas can be
added, and then
fully
they just
influenced
never
by your
talked about
Atlas
it or
tree,
updated it.
scarabs, fragments, and everything of the sort. As you work your way along the thread, you will discover that these maps have manifested dangerous threats, influenced by the memories of Zana herself. Monsters here are imbued with memory petals. Defeat them to absorb this power, which can be unleashed as a special ability during combat. Different maps on the thread have different abilities, and these abilities appear on an additional mini skill bar next to your regular skills. For example, Memory of Disbelief will cause all affected monsters to stop dropping equipment items, meaning they can now
This
only
is going to
drop
be an
more valuable
amazing league because that's
like
basically
currency
Sentinel, and
maps.
Sentinel's my favorite league,
Memory
but
of
it's
Panic
Sentinel
will make
2.
all affected monsters revive immediately after death, which means you can get twice as much experience and drops from them. And Memory of Impatience will cause all surrounding enemies to give you their souls, temporarily increasing
If you
your
can
power.
control how you get those.
As you progress further
They're
into
not
the
like
thread of
random.
memories, the maps can have more than one memory, and thus you can have more than one powerful ability. As you gather memory petals, you can use these powers together. Each skill costs its own amount of memory petals. So using the examples above, you can first use Memory of Impatience to become way more powerful.
Repeat network errors
Then
for
use
my
Memory of
stream? I guess they
Panic
wouldn't be able to hear. I
prepare them
heard
to
some people
revive
saying
when
they
they're
had issues
slain.
with my stream today.
Then use Memory of Disbelief to cause them to drop better, more valuable items.
I don't care who's gifting
obliterate them
subs.
all. The Memory of Panic will kick in, causing them to revive, and then wipe them out again, allowing you to get all the experience and enhanced drops twice. There are many combinations of these powers, so you'll have to carefully consider how they best work together. That's not the only extra layer of content juicing these maps offer. As you defeat the boss of each map along the thread, you are presented with an altar. This altar will apply a modifier to all following maps in the thread, and these will stack as you go. So the deeper you delve into a memory, the more mods you will have. This, combined with the special abilities, will allow for some of the most juice maps ever run in Path of Exile. Let's take a look at some of the altar mods. You are always presented with two choices and must pick one. This mod, for example, will cause some rare monsters to be possessed by tormented spirits.
Don't pick it. Don't pick
This
that.
mod makes Carrack modifiers free to craft.
That one's not that great either.
Both of these apply to all subsequent maps in the thread.
I mean, the top one's good, but
The final map in each thread is a true
ghosts are gonna
challenge,
kill you, man.
with all the altar mods applying to it and guarded by a powerful boss. Each of these bosses are familiar, but dreamlike, drawn from Zana's memories and warped by the Atlas into something very different and
Are these the
terrifying.
gauntlet modifiers? I still never played the gauntlet
In this map,
thing
you
that they
will fight
did.
the pinnacle boss, Ceres. Fueled by Zana's affectionate memories of him, his enhanced abilities can prove to be a unique challenge.
I never knew that
If you
Zana
manage
was
to
in love
defeat
with
Ceres,
Cirrus.
or one of the other warped memory bosses, they will drop a
When
map
when was that lore?
which Egan can use
by the
to
way,
delve deeper into the memory tears. With these, you can access a set of 3 new pinnacle bosses. In this arena, the Moment of Reverence, Zana is reliving a memory of her father, Valdo, giving a passionate speech in honor.
her dad. Wait, no, yeah, no, I
Atlas
knew that.
distorts this memory of her father as
Okay,
a powerful,
I'm a
influential
little-
man and manifests those emotions into a twisted nightmare, the incarnation
Little behind.
of dread.
This reminds me a lot of
Another
Diablo
memory
2. It was
created is the
made
incarnation
to be
of neglect
that.
and the incarnation of fear. Good luck, exiles. Of course, if you are brave and strong enough to defeat them, each of these new pinnacle bosses have new unique items befitting them. If you slay the incarnation of fear, you might be lucky enough to find the Star Caller unique abyssal axe.
It's really
We're
strong
gonna show
looking.
this one because it's straight up badass. The Starcaller axe is a weapon that can harness the power of the stars themselves to deal immense damage. What makes it shine, however, is that on melee crit, it casts Starfall, a new skill. With the right build, you can carpet entire areas and wipe out screens of enemies as you rain down the elements upon them. Another item you may find, and this one is my favorite, is the Wine of the Prophet unique flask.
The
It
prophet's
consumes
just
a lot
whining.
of charges, but every time you use it, you draw a random divination card. This card appears
Free
above
cock?
you and
Yeah, they're just
correlates to a
giving
powerful
away
buff.
free cock, dude.
If you draw the escape card, you'll gain increased movement speed. Or maybe you'll draw the Doctor, which will cause you to gain the modifiers of slain rares you kill. Effectively, you can think of this unique as being many other uniques.
Cast
all
on
in one.
crit, guys.
There are many cards to draw, each with varying degrees of power to grant.
That's cool.
But let's get back to the Atlas. After defeating
That
all
fucking
3 new
axe is gonna
pinnacle
be so
bosses,
expensive.
You'll be able to find new
I would like to
memory-influenced
play with
Tier
it.
16 maps. These maps come with the previously mentioned special abilities
Time to
and monsters
go to
infused with
Sanctum.
memory petals, but can also roll the same modifiers typically found on Tier 17 maps, making them far more rewarding. With all these new memory maps comes a new item mechanic. Items in these maps can drop with memory strands, and will have a random amount, up to 100. This does a few things. When you identify the item, it will increase the tiers of modifiers your item has. Generally speaking, the more memory strands, the better the item will be. On top of this, whenever you're crafting that item using currency orbs to replace or add modifiers, such as alterations, chaos, and so forth, it will consume some memory strands to make the crafted mods more powerful.
Man, Path of Exile 2 would really like that to make ground loot matter, but
new crafting currencies, which can be used to manipulate the amount of memory
it can't
strands
be
on an
helped.
item. The Orb of Remembrance will let you add memory strands to any normal equipment. So if you have your perfect base to craft on, and it doesn't already have memory strands, you can add some before crafting it. The Orb of Unraveling will consume all remaining memory strands on an item to randomly upgrade its mod tiers. This orb's effectiveness is based on the number of memory strands it consumes. The Orb of Intention can be used on memory influence maps to reduce item
yeah, dude,
drops,
are they just doing
but
harvest crafts
improve the
again,
chance to find items
but
with
better?
memory strands. In the process of adding these new currency
Which
items,
they have
we realized
regretted.
something was missing. The Shaper and the Elder did not have their own Exalted Orbs. This has now been rectified. Both bosses now have Exalted Orbs, which can add their influence to an item.
Yeah, full-on apology league.
Zana was there from the beginning, when the Shaper Pinnacle fight was first added. She helped defeat the Elder, and she was a critical part of the Conqueror's storyline. Now, with all 6 influence types having their own Exalted Orbs, the cycle is complete. It's almost as if we could now do some sort of new, epic, unique item to interact with them. In other news, there of course has to be Atlas passive tree support for this new endgame content. Let's take a look at a few things we're adding. The Grasp the Past notable passive skill increases the chance for the amount of memory strands on items dropped in your memory influence maps to be lucky. This means it will roll the number of memory strands twice, keeping the highest value. By allocating traumatic experience, remembered kindness, or educated
I'm gonna allocate
you'll
traumatic
decrease the chance of
experience.
finding memory threads that lead to specific bosses, meaning you'll have better chances at finding the memory threads you would like to run. This is especially
How high
useful
memory
if you
strength
want
can
to
go?
target
It
farm a
kind of looked
specific
like it
boss
was like
because of its unique item
0 to
drops.
100 kind of thing.
In sum, the
But who
secrets
knows?
of the Atlas will have you questioning what is real as you attempt to free Zana from warped memories scattered throughout the Atlas. You'll fight new Guardian and Pinnacle bosses tormenting
max was
her,
100.
find
Yep.
crazy new Pinnacle uniques, combine and unleash memory petal-empowered skills, juice maps to new heights, and craft powerful new items. While we were showing all the juicy rewards from the new in-game system,
Give me the gold!
you might
Where
have
the
noticed
gold
that a
at?
lot
Give
of
me the
was
gold!
dropping. Let's talk about that. Gold was introduced during the Settlers of Kalgur expansion. It funded the development and operations of King's March, along with various new features such as the currency exchange, the black market, and the passive respec system with Faustus.
Yeah, you don't want those. That's really inefficient.
Those
Oh,
features
you have
offered
to
by
take
Faustus will be here
you have
to
to take
stay,
some more out there.
along
You're
with some
double
of the other
passing.
services King's March has to offer. We'll get more into that later, but don't worry. King's March has already been completed. There will be no more town building. Like before, gold will be used for town services, but we're also adding a new way to use it in the upcoming league. It's time to talk about Mercenaries of Trathus. In this league, you will meet veterans who have travelled all the way from the lawless cities of Trathus. They're ready to offer their sinister services, but not for free. You will encounter these mercenaries as you journey through Rayclast, one in each area. They have their own personalities and come with
Where's
different
this neck?
builds, skills, and items already equipped. After meeting them, as per the Trathan code, they will challenge you to a duel, a test of strength and conviction. Before beginning the duel, you will be offered an overview of the mercenary you've encountered. Here, you can see the gear they have equipped, the skills they employ, and any support effects augmenting those skills.
Why do they have
You must
currency?
now make a choice. You can hire their services, take one of their items, or exile them. If you choose to hire them, for a gold cost, they will accompany you as a skilled combatant to assist you in fighting monsters throughout Rayclast. Once you've decided, you can begin the duel. This is a great opportunity to test them, as you don't want to be out of pocket with a useless rookie. However, they're testing you too.
But how long
they
he stay?
also don't want to be working for an amateur. So, what items might they be using? Generally speaking, mercenary gear is more powerful than what you'd normally find from defeating monsters, as they've been crafting their items too.
This seems like this will be really good for like
They
speedrun.
can also come equipped with unique items.
Like ridiculously good.
Those that would make sense for the skills they are using. There are even some new unique items that can only be obtained from defeating them. One such unique is Scornflux. These boots combine agility with the mastery of the arcane. While equipped, increases to cast speed from Arcane Surge also apply to movement speed, which is worth noting is now 20% inherently from Arcane Surge, up from 10. They also grant Arcane Surge when you use a movement skill. This allows for some speedy spellcasters. Sometimes you may
really
meet particularly infamous Trathan mercenaries, bearing the name of their house. These mercenaries descend from the 4 major death trade families in Trathis. They are less common, but have far better items. And they are also the sole source of items with new, infamous modifiers, unseen before in Rayclast, such as these gloves, which convert all of your minions' fire damage to chaos damage.
Minions,
or this helmet, which causes nearby enemies to take more physical damage as you gain more fortification.
Pretty good.
If
What was
you're
the
not
helmet
swayed
mod?
by
Pretty
any
good.
of their equipped gear, however, you can always challenge them for the contents of their pockets. If you lose the duel, don't worry. You don't need to give them an item.
Yeah, this
You
is a
aren't
really
bound
cool
to
mechanic
Trathan
for a
tradition
campaign
like they
run.
are. However, you are bound to Rayclast tradition, so you'll just die.
Almost at me. Well, not really.
While playing in a party, each player can decide whether or not they want to participate in combat against the mercenary. For each player that opts in, the mercenary gets more difficult. But if they're defeated, each player has a 50% chance to get a random reward, which is usually currency items from the mercenary's pouch. Alternatively, party members that opt out of the fight can spectate and cheer you on. Or they might wish for your demise, so they can pick up that allocated divine waiting off screen.
Dead. Good.
Let's say you won the duel, like their items, and have decided to hire them. What combat skills do they bring to the table? Each mercenary has an archetype. Here, this mercenary is an Eruptor, which perfectly couples with my slower, more aura-focused Scion. This mercenary is highly
of course
aggressive,
Mark is playing
and
a
will get
fucking
lot of
aura
benefit
bot.
from the auras and buffs I provided.
Yeah.
When I'm playing a more aggressive character myself though, I'll want a mercenary with a bit more resilience and utility. I've just run into a Striker, who can spawn with Vigilant Strike. And if you're lucky, a very rare golden support that causes the fortify granted by his Vigilant Strike to apply to me as well. He will also frequently use Enduring Cry, taunting enemies off of me, and operating as a tanky frontline while I blitz off damage from the back.
This is not seeming
Sometimes
optional.
when you fight a mercenary,
What I was saying, I
you
hope
may
you like
notice
don't
the
have to
skills
have
they're
one of these
using are
guys.
different from normal. For example, this sniper is using a Trathan version of Siege Ballista. If you're lucky, you will be able to select it as your reward when challenging them, then defeat them and they'll drop the Trathan gem as promised. You can only have one mercenary accompanying you at a time, but up to 3 total in your
I want to
service.
read that gem.
The other 2 will wait patiently in town.
I want to read that gem though.
Having varied options is useful, as there may be situations where you need specific backup, like a difficult boss fight.
Their weapons are showing
Any
lock.
of your mercenaries you have active, or in your reserves,
Never mind.
can have their equipment replaced with items of your choosing. They don't level up, so you
I
will
guess
want
you're
to be
just
looking out for
replacing, yeah.
more skilled
That's why they're
and more
locked.
powerful mercenaries as you advance through the campaign and endgame. If your mercenary falls in combat, you will need to return to town and spend some gold on healing supplies to get them back on their feet. Then perhaps consider giving them some upgrades, if you
Coomsart.
think it's deserved.
Checks out.
I just wanted to clarify, mercenaries do not lose their equipment when defeated. If your merc buddy consistently fails you, you can just dismiss them and find a new, more resilient ally.
You're fired.
You walk your path, I'll walk mine.
Earlier, I mentioned you could exile mercenaries. If you keep running into a mercenary archetype and you think, man, this guy stinks, their gear is trash and they have no auras, you can then choose to exile them.
True, they can have like free auras.
They'll be forced to leave with their tail between their legs.
What hat is that guy? What hat is this character wearing? Do you see this man's hat?
Now, alongside these new
He was wearing a
arrivals,
pizza.
we shouldn't forget about the recent Kalgurin ones too. As we mentioned earlier, the Settlers update introduced gold-based respeccing of passive points. You
That
can now
emote is
do so
perfect.
by
It looked-
talking to a
it
number
looked
of
like that.
NPCs throughout Rayclast, starting with Bestil and Lionized Watch. Black market item gambling, previously just available in Kingsmarch, is now available in each town at the same NPC.
That's also
This lets
Giga
you
for
buy randomly
speedrunning.
generated item bases for gold. Very useful if you're stuck for upgrades or searching for a specific unique.
And speedruns are getting
Currency
crazy
exchange
fast.
will be returning too. Starting from Lionized Watch in Act 6, you'll be able to find Faustus, who can help facilitate these trades. Now, after almost a year of building, Johan is finally satisfied with the upgrades made to the town, and now its services can be used to their full effect. Kingsmarch is going core, but there will be no more town building. As you start running maps in the endgame, you'll start to find different ore veins, which Kalgurin workers can mine for you. The shipping mechanic invites you to send these ores and crops to Karui and Kalgurin ports, and they'll return rewards in kind. By sending shipments, you'll receive different items, but by sending to Karui ports, you will also receive tattoos, which can be used on your passive tree to change what stats they grant.
Yeah, that's not new.
The Kalgurin ports will be sending back rune grafts, which is a new passive tree mechanic that replaces the rune smithing
here we go.
service previously offered by the town.
Here we go.
These are similar to
me.
tattoos, but instead of replacing stat nodes, they replace a passive tree mastery node. For example, Runegraft of the Bound reduces bonuses gained from boots, but increases bonuses gained from gloves. Runegraft of the River has a chance to recover your life to full if you reach low life. And the Runegraft of Time, which has a chance for
And
your
Path of
cooldown
Exile
skills
2 is
to
like, dude,
instantly recover from their
masteries on the
cooldown,
passive tree?
which I
Nah,
will
that's
note
lame.
Includes cooldowns on your
Those are-
triggers,
I
just
saw
in
one
case you
meme.
wanted to trigger even more spells.
I don't want to like
There are
talk over
many
it.
other rune grafts which cover a wide range of different builds and stats. Some are more common and others rarer.
Holy shit,
You can only
the
use one
jeweler
of
on
a
the
given
left
type
is
at a time, but you can use them on any
60%?
mastery on your
That's
passive
not
tree,
that big, I guess.
which can be particularly useful for off-class investment.
They're all really cool.
Isla
though.
has continued to make modifications
Hold
to the
that meme.
Recombinator. She has developed a new method of recombination that you may recognize from Path of Exile 2. For those unfamiliar, this method allows you to decide which modifiers on the two input items you want to try merge together, and it has a success chance you can see. This method can result in the items being destroyed. However, it is a good option to use when trying to create items with fewer mods to use as crafting
Crafting this league seems like build an item, like build a
Given
bear.
the existing recombinating mechanic was very powerful for top-end crafting, we didn't want to remove it.
Mostly the other
We
mechanic.
have kept it, and you can now choose to use it the old way or the new way. By letting fate decide, it will combine the two items randomly. There is no risk of destroying either item, but it will be less predictable. As Settlers is now a core mechanic, we've also added Atlas passive tree support. For example, if you wanted to gather more Verisium ore, you could take this notable. Each
And
ore
this
has a
one gives
similar node.
Johan unparalleled trauma.
Refiner's Bargain converts items dropped by possessed monsters into thaumaturgic dust, sulfite into random ores, and life force into random crops.
That's also really convenient to not have to
We've
do the
also
ore.
added a set of
Ore is kind of
Kalgurin
annoying.
scarabs, so you can add more ore deposits, increase the rarity of monsters that guard ore deposits to at least magic, or gather smelted bars from ore you mark instead of ores. To sum it all up, Kingsmarch is now a thriving town where you can employ a swath of workers to collect resources, refine ores, craft items,
Yeah, where's the housing?
and run maps for you. Send shipments of resources in exchange for tattoos and rune grafts, using those to modify your passive tree to an extent never seen before. Following on from that, we've also made a substantial rework to another important mechanic: betrayal. As a refresher, and to explain to new
betrayal,
players,
because you
let's
said
briefly explain what
there was going to be a
betrayal is.
league every 4 months.
Betrayal is a mechanic introduced in Act 9 and tells the story of Jun Ortoi and her investigation of the Immortal Syndicate.
Them toes,
This is a
though.
mysterious group of exiles who can seemingly come back from death.
Sorry.
You must help Jun to
Betrayal.
uncover their leader, the Syndicate Mastermind. The Immortal Syndicate is organized into 4 divisions: transportation, fortification, research, and intervention. As you encounter the Immortal Syndicate members, you'll gain intelligence for each of these divisions to discover the location of their leaders, tracking them to their safe houses. Defeating the division leaders at their safe houses will reward you with intelligence on the Syndicate Mastermind. In your journey to track down the Syndicate leader, you'll manipulate the members of the Immortal Syndicate to change divisions,
This is a recap
form
episode.
friendships and rivalries, and even banish them from the Syndicate for a time. Historically, after encountering and defeating the Syndicate Mastermind, the state of the Immortal Syndicate would reset, requiring you to start from the beginning of the investigation again. This has always been a difficult decision for players and can often feel bad. Do you fight the Mastermind for a chance at the special loot, or keep farming the safe houses that you've spent so long setting up? Well, in the Secrets of the Atlas expansion, we've split out the Mastermind to be completely separate from the core mechanic. The boss is now accessible through a new fragment that has a chance to drop from the safe house leaders at high levels. The Mastermind no longer resets the state of the Immortal Syndicate. You can now build your betrayal board to your liking, optimize it, do Mastermind fights, and reap the rewards without having to lose all your progress every time. The boss fight itself has also been improved, now with significantly fewer immunity phases and new rewards.
Thank you.
By the way, if you're a new player to Path of Exile 1, don't worry about all this detail.
The bitrate, though.
This content is optional, and you can discover and engage with it at your own pace. The Mastermind still has a chance to drop a Veiled Orb, now renamed to Veiled Exalted Orb. Veiled Chaos Orbs are being re-added to other safe house leaders. In addition, the Mastermind now drops the new All Flame Embers. All Flame Embers are map fragments that replace monster packs in in-game maps with different types of special monsters. These packs have unusual properties, compositions, or rewards.
I spaced out.
For example,
Whoops.
you might use the All Flame Ember of Kulamak, which replaces packs with Syndicate monsters and their leaders, who
All
revive
Flames.
after the map boss has been
Good.
slain. This might at first sound annoying due to backtracking.
There's gonna
but
be
these
some
monsters when
broken
revived are
mapping
far
shit with
more
the
intense
fragments and all this.
rewarding. It is our intention with All Flames to provide many different types that combine with other mechanics,
All Flames,
multiplying with your existing modifiers
like,
in
broke
new
the whole
and interesting
mapping.
ways. Another good example of
That
this
league, they
is
had
the
like
All Flame Ember
7
of
mapping balance
Propagation.
patches to remove
When
stuff.
slain, special rare monsters added by this All Flame here will spread their modifiers to other rare monsters in the
Which
map.
they normally never do.
This can be useful when trying to create singular, very powerful, and very rewarding monsters. Something akin to meat sacks, which are making a reinvented comeback with this update too. Another is the All Flame Ember of Resplendence, which adds monsters that drop
Ooh,
no
it's
items.
respecting me.
But when you slay them, you get buff stacks of increased quantity and rarity to enhance the drops of all other monsters. All Flame Embers can be placed in your map device like scarabs, and used in conjunction with scarabs to further customize your maps. We're looking forward to seeing which combinations players find to enhance their maps. Perhaps you'll use all scarabs, all flames, or maybe mix and match. It's up to you. The Mastermind's unique items have also been improved. The veiled modifiers generated on these items are now from a custom pool exclusive to those uniques. Bitterbind Point, for example, can now have various Spectre-specific outcomes, such as +1 additional Spectre. Aside from improved rewards from the Mastermind,
This is the best
all
mechanic
safe
they've
house
never done
rewards have
anything with.
also been rebalanced.
As well.
We've
as
done a
the other
pass on the
things.
crafting sprees at the end of many safe houses. For those who aren't aware how these crafting sprees work, well, it's simple.
And it gives you 80 seconds?
There's a crafting
Was it
bench
90?
with an item in it and a bunch of currency.
And
There's
actually
a
good
limited amount of
currency?
time, and your only objective is to craft the best item possible before the time ends. One of the
I love
problems that
this
the crafting
mechanic.
sprees have is that they often require you to have
But they
specific
were
items on hand
so bad
in
before.
order to best maximize your result. But how are
You
you
had like
supposed to know that
15 seconds to use
in
absolute
order
garbage.
to solve this, most of the crafting sprees now offer pre-generated items. This has also allowed us to add much more powerful crafting options in each spree. Let's take a look at a few examples. In this spree, a randomly generated amulet or ring will be waiting for you. Test your crafting skill or luck with this Reflecting Mist crafting spree, and see if you can create something worthy of Kalandra's praise.
That's awesome. You get a reflecting mist.
And in this
That's
spree,
cool.
you will find a pre-generated unique
Betrayal's
item
seeming
and a
real
new
good.
kind of orb that resembles a Val orb, but not quite the same. Normally, you can only corrupt an item once, but uniques in this spree can be corrupted and re-corrupted as many times as there are orbs.
Okay.
This orb also allows you to get 2 corrupted implicits, and has a much lower chance to brick the item. It can be a very useful tool for seeking specific corrupted implicit outcomes. Of course, if you push your luck, you can still ruin the item. There are also crafting sprees where you still need to provide an item, but those items are generally more accessible and it occurs less frequently. This one allows you to bring your own normal rarity item, then just go ballistic with a whole ton of scouring orbs and orbs of chance, hoping to get your ideal
I thought
unique.
they fixed that.
For most sprees,
To
the
do it
rank
in the
of the syndicate
crafting.
member increases the amount of currency
bench.
provided, the quality of the pre-generated
Psychopaths.
items, and the time allowed to craft your item. Aside from the crafting sprees, there are other new options too. If you love gambling for currency, how about you try opening Varici's Emperor's Luck chests? These work just like the Emperor's Luck divination card and provide full stacks of currency. If you're lucky enough, unlike me, you could end up with a whole lot of divines.
Dude, how could you not
Betrayal is a good source of
do
veiled
betrayal?
items. Veiled items have some important quality of life improvements in this expansion too. All of the crafting bench options normally granted by unveiling items are instead now moved to the core game, so you don't need to run Betrayal to unlock them. They are instead found at the entrances to boss rooms and in-game maps. On top of that,
Look at the hat.
you no longer need to speak to Jun to unveil items. You can just right-click them, or the equivalent on gamepad, and select which veiled modifier you want to unveil. Overall, Betrayal is now much more streamlined and more rewarding. Happy interrogations.
Shut up!
Shut the fuck
Now, before we get into our quality of life additions, let's quickly talk about some character balance. We will be doing our regular character balance changes where we are bringing outliers in line to help evolve the meta, but we are also focusing our attention on buffing some specific things. This includes spellcasting supports that specifically enhance self-casting builds,
Channeling?
channeled spells,
I
adding
want
new
to read that.
options to the Guardian, Berserker, Elementalist, Saboteur, and Champion Ascendancy classes, which include some favorites from some of the alternate classes from Legacy of Frisia, and buffing a whole bunch of transfigured gems that never really hit the mark. Combined with the new endgame crafting, improved Betrayal crafting options, rune graphs for your passive tree, new pinnacle
I wanna
unique
read it.
items, new modifiers and Trathan gems from the mercenaries, and of course the mercenaries themselves to act as an
Is there any
extension to your
form of
character,
determinate crafting
it's safe
in
to say there's a
PoE?
lot of new character
They just
options
added a
and
shit
builds
ton
to
of it.
think about. Instead of delving into all of these in more detail, we figured we'd just let you absorb them through the patch notes so you can do it at your own pace.
There is, but it's still a little bit
In the Secrets
esoteric.
of the Atlas expansion, we've also added a lot of the quality of life
It's like
features
very
that we
rewarding
know
to
you've
learn
all been
crafting in
asking for.
PoE1 because
A lot of these have already been posted.
There's so many
but
layers
let's take
to
a look
it.
now in case you missed any. You can now pause the game at any time.
it's like something
by
you have
pressing
to
escape
like
to open the menu,
mechanically
or
become
by
good at,
opening any full screen
or follow a
interface,
guide to
like
make
the
a
passage
specific item.
You'll also be paused if any lag is detected or if you disconnect. It's worth noting that in certain Pinnacle arenas, a debuff will be applied to you that prevents you from pausing. We're also making a change to how you use currency items on strongboxes and monsters imprisoned in essences. Based on the currency in your inventory and the state of the strongbox, these buttons will appear. Valuable currency like divine orbs have been excluded from this as it would often be wasteful to use in this context. The same applies to essences with the remnant of corruption currency. Orbs of Horizon have been updated.
The ascendancy changes.
They can now re-roll
Sometimes
your
we get patch
Elder
notes
and conquer a
immediately
Guardian max.
after this.
Doing
I
so will re-roll
suspect
the
that
base map
this might
and
be
the
one of the
Guardian
times
of
where
that
we
map.
do. Most of the
The
time we
map
do.
device
We
now
just
has
don't
a
always get
small
gem
additional
info and stuff
inventory.
like that right away.
This is
Like we're probably not going to be able to see the
particularly
new.
useful if you're rolling mini-maps to
A lot
run
of
in
this
sequence.
SQL stuff has
Or
been announced
if you
on
want
their
to use
Twitter
varying
already.
amounts
I'm
of
talking over it a little
scarabs
bit
or other
more.
map fragments. During breach
Yeah,
encounters,
like in
all
an
the
hour or
splinters will
two,
be
patch notes will
automatically
come out.
collected and dropped at the end
But
of the
then you might not get all of the gem info and balance changes until like the specific skill changes until like Wednesday next week.
This removes a bunch
Sometimes.
of frustration when you are trying
I'm trying to like
interact
this
with
time.
objects
I'm
in
gonna
the
like.
world and monsters in
I think
the
I'm
world.
just gonna do some like practice
You no
speedruns.
longer have to kill all
Like
of them
it's been
first.
so long. I was doing a
Vendor
little. I did
windows will
like
now
3 of them
remember
so
your
far
last
off stream.
This is remembered
trying to
until you log
de-rust.
out and is remembered on a per NPC basis.
But I'm gonna try and not get
The amount of
insanely
characters you can
obsessed.
type in the search field has also been increased.
Like the longer I
When
put
using
off reading the
currency
patch
items,
notes,
after
the less
right-clicking,
time
it
I'll
will highlight all
torture
other items
myself.
which that currency
And also
can
I
be
have
used for.
Nightreign at the moment.
There are many other quality
The
of life
sub
improvements,
2 hour,
so keep an eye on the patch notes after
hell
this live
to
stream
the no.
concludes. Alongside
Not a
the launch of
god.
Secrets of the Atlas, we are hosting a competitive event where players will race to be the first to kill the new pinnacle bosses. The event will take place in the hardcore, solo self-found Mercenaries of Trathis League. We have some interesting prizes in store for the winners. Keep an eye on the news in the lead up to launch for more details
That could be
about
me.
how the
It
event
can't
will
be
work
me.
and what its prizes are.
Can't be me.
Next up, we're going to be talking about our new League supporter packs. Today, we're launching 2 new series of supporter packs, the Frisian Magistrate and Crypt Keeper packs. Each tier contains the pack's full face value in points, alongside several exclusive microtransactions. As always, the microtransactions in these packs are purely cosmetic and do not affect your character's power or progression in any way. The Frisian Magistrate series of supporter packs contains 6 exclusive microtransactions. The Frisian Magistrate character effect will bind your character in thorny vines and
Gold?
roses.
Oh, it
can
looks like
select
gold
which
coins.
parts of the character you want to have covered. Either your entire body, your lower body, or your upper body.
Just the nipples.
As you approach waypoints, it will emit leaves and golden petals towards it. When activating the waypoint, it will create a burst around you. Envelop your weapon in thorny vines and golden flora with the Frisian Magistrate weapon effect. Your weapon will also create a trail to match as you swing, and even comes with its own hit effect when slaying enemies. You are the law while wearing the armor of the powerful Frisian Grand Magistrate. The Spider
Also, if they're
Blossom
doing
kit
what they're planning on doing is every 2 leagues, it's going to be 2 months PoE1, then in 2 months PoE2, which was the original plan. But all of these will then also, if you're a PoE2 gamer, work in that game as well. Even though they're, I'm seeing like how it's a little weird now that they're showcasing PoE1 shit graphics for the new cosmetics when they're going to work in the better graphic game.
blossom with golden flowers. Keep track of how well, or poorly, your ultimatums with the Trial Master have gone with the Trials of Chaos
Assuming
hideout
they
decoration. It will keep track of the total number of waves completed, the total
do that
number
quickly.
of ultimatums succeeded, or even failed. On top of that, it will track the total number of times you've defeated the Trial Master himself.
What is PoE2 getting sword? I think the next
Keeper
one
pack
might be
series
sword. I think
also
they're
contains
I think
6
they're
exclusive microtransactions.
it should be druid, but I think they're not going to be able to do it.
Death itself will tear through
I think they're falling behind on druid, so they picked an easy win, and I think the next one in 2 months would be sword.
The Crypt Keeper portal effect creates a gateway for lost souls to pass through.
And I mean, people really want sword anyway.
Become the true master of the undead by wearing the hallowed Crypt Keeper armor set. It comes with a more armored helmet variant and a
Those
creepy mask
goofy
with a
axes,
spectral hood.
those Act 1 axes look so weird
Looking
with
to
that
have
set.
some fun during idle time in your hideout? The Burrowing Bramble Bash hideout decoration will test your reaction speed as you try to whack as many Devourer heads as possible in the shortest time. It also comes with a scoreboard, so you can try to set new records to show off to your friends or just visitors coming to trade. Equip yourself with the ghostly dead as you ride the line between the living and the dead with the sacred Crypt Keeper back attachment.
They're
The
drooling.
Sacred Archives map device resembles a magical library with the works of scholars that come to life when you open a map. This map device tracks how many of each core league you've completed in in-game maps. These packs are now available for purchase on
I
both
wish they
PC
wouldn't tie
and console,
those things to like
and will
specific
remain
map
so during
devices.
Path
I
of
think that
Exile,
thing looks really
Mercenaries of
cool,
Trathis.
but the big map devices they don't
Any
fit in a hideout,
microtransactions from
man.
these supporter packs will be made available for use in Path of
They're
Exile
so
2.
gigantic. I'm not using it.
Meanwhile, the Paladin and Penance packs leave the store forever at the launch of the Mercenaries of Trathis League. So now's your last chance to purchase them.
Like that Witch Cauldron one's real cool too,
Additionally,
but it's
the Dawn of the
gigantic.
Hunt mystery box will be made available for Path of Exile 1. If you have already unlocked any microtransactions from this box in Path of Exile 2, you will of course immediately have access to them in Path of Exile 1. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. We're just about to start the Q&A with Ziggy D. Afterwards, we'll post the full patch notes for Path of Exile, Secrets of the Atlas. With release at the end of next week, our
Dude, my Nightreign crashed?
community team will be posting crucial information you'll need for the release. Keep an eye on the news. Thanks for joining us today and
I guess it's
checking
over.
out our latest developments. We're looking forward to dueling mercenaries, fighting new pinnacle bosses in the endgame, and exploring the new crafting systems and character
Well, I can tell you this. Sounds good. I'll just...
builds next week. We'll begin the Q&A shortly, so please get your questions ready.
Is the video buffering? Use the low latency to... Oh. Oh. I get it. Oh, I get it. How long did you have to watch for the drop? Oh, shit. I wasn't playing on my other thing. I put it at 160p to play. It wasn't... I had it paused. The interview lasts that long. It's time for some Nightreign. I am not watching the Q&A. I'll watch it off stream. I'll read the patch notes off stream tonight. I'm probably gonna play a build with whatever the new skills are, or whatever. Like, I don't know. They seem like they had support gems for channeling, and that's cool. They haven't done that in a long time. The league seems good. Seems like a real big, real good one. I'm at 93%. Don't change the category, please. It must be done. Apparently the stream is lagging real bad. Where's your percent? It usually shows above at the top of the chat, usually. I don't know. I'm launching Nightreign. And I am changing the category. Mine wasn't tracking? Yeah, me neither. That's like the first time they've had a Twitch drop that seems like it's an actually cool item. Anywho. Nightreign! We might play with Kraken later, but I think it would be a long time from now. So if I'm still even playing at that point. If not soon, one of these days. Purple gamer goo? Nah. Okay, lately all the drops have been like wings and gaudy looking wings. Monster Train 2? I have Monster Train 2. I have a key. But then I was gonna go to play, and then I didn't do it. I don't know. I just haven't had the urge to play like a card game and learn all the mechanics in a while. I'm interested in like Slay the Spire 2 coming out, and if Slay the Spire reignites my card interest, then I'll probably go back and play Monster Train 2. I think Slay the Spire is a little bit simpler. Like Revenant, I had a cool thing I want to try that I started last night, but my game crashed on them actually 2 in a row. We were playing trios, and then my game crashed 2 in a row, and then we just decided, yeah, it's a sign. This Faith 2 changes compatible skill to Hoarfrost Stomp at the start of Expedition. Hold on, the PoE stream. I actually need to like it I don't know. I want to get my drop, dude. How far did I get in Sloromancer? Very far. I didn't beat all the warlords at the end, but I beat most of them, and then I think after that there's a final boss, and I didn't do it because it was taking a lot of time. And I kind of was satisfied with the build. Did their whole stream crash? The Ice Dragon Talisman? Yeah, I don't think I want to give up my... this is kind of the Hoarfrost Stomp is like probably just going to be an early game thing for me. And I don't want to give up these other ones for solo. I'm going to fight Dark Drift. Dark Drift Night sounds like a fun time. I have to turn on my in-game music. Everybody has to pick up the buff. Okay, where are we dropping? This is, here's the example of why we're Hoarfrost stomping. Oh, it's the talisman, the seal one. Can we two-hand? Why is it not two-handing my... Oh my god, I haven't played in a day and I'm forgetting the buttons. Dude, I'm actually forgetting the buttons. How did that happen? Dude, I'm forgetting the button. I've forgotten every button. We're good. We're good. We just had a moment. A brief moment. All is well. Just a little struggle. It's if I go from using mouse and keyboard to using a controller, it goes the other way as well. My brain breaks, and I was just like using my mouse a lot to navigate like windows. Spell casting speed, big. Oh, holy. I need to read the thing you sent. I forgot to do that. I don't know what to do here, man. You're looking at that and you're judging me. You're like, oh, that one's probably... You have to do the Splblorkin. I wrote up a thing. Oh shit, where did you post it? This is a weird start. With no easy castle immediately nearby. Guess this is the one. I don't know why I'm marking it for myself right now. I know it's right in front of me. Gotta post it to the group. You trying to keep the tech to yourself? You dare. Whoa, what? Curious how much Hoarfrost is gonna hurt this guy. Ideally enough to frostbite him once. Can you frostbite a rock by a rock? Doesn't seem worth it. Oh, dude, Hoarfrost Stomp is activating late and doing the healing. Is counting as an attack. Is pretty cool. Where is my minion? Did he insta-die? Oh. Oh, classic. I lifted my weapon. It deals damage. Whoops. Yeah, I think he's immune. I think I wasted too much time doing that. A boss relic? No. It might be, you might have to beat the Night Lord and then the jar guy might sell it. It might be one of those, I'm not sure. Jar guy. He's more than a jar guy. He has other qualities. He loves tennis. He loves white bread. He'll go fishing if his friends ask. He is an artist. He's a businessman. Wake up. Get him. Stomp. Stomp. Please don't play run away from me right now. The worst thing you could do is run away. Oh no, you could do that. Okay. So summon the guy. Show me the guy. I think I had 2 claw seals I should have looked at. Blood Boon, Dragonfire. He's a 20,000er. There's a level 6. Looking good. Looking good. Circles booming. I picked a boss that was weak to lightning. Lightning on the map. One at the bottom. Whoa, didn't see you. You are not being attacked. So you need to chill. Very, very frightening. Hoarfrost. Oh, that's not Hoarfrost Stomp. I have my talisman out. Whoops. Accidentally dragoned. Sorry. I was grouping last night. It went really well. I think we won 4 out of 5. Maybe there were 6. I don't know. Hot guys. Dude, I'm hoarfrosting. Yeah, Hoarfrost seems really good early. I think my guys keep dying. Oh, it's Crucible Knights. Crucible Knights are a little bit hard for Revenant. So I'm probably just going to continue going up to the church, which means I should be running that way. I don't need to level yet. It's not urgent. Doesn't have to happen. What was my dragon? Dragon Fire. That's good to know because we have the poison area up here. What, I'm gonna get the church first because the circle's gonna come in and that one's gonna go off the map. Well, let me see how much this does. Okay. On the way back, I might just do another one of those because I'm going to have mana back. Though my relics are set up for melee attacking more often. I don't really have like mana regen stuff. I didn't think this through, actually. If that's the case, then I'm not going to be able to use like lightning bolt talisman seals against the lightning boss. Which was kind of a bit of the plan. Just wanted to try Hoarfrost Stomp, really. Dragon's Lightning Strike. We'll take that. I don't know if we'll ever be able to use that against Dark Knight, but we've got it. Oh no, it's quicker than I thought. Oh shit, whoops. I'm sorry. Sorry for what? Did he insta-kill my guy? Oh, yeah. Solo, your minions feel like they're just always dead. Oh shit, circle. Oh shit, circle, no! Should have ran to the Grace. That's gonna cause problems. Awkward. We're gonna have to go back there after the boss. Lag? Little bit of lag. I'm sorry, guy. He didn't need to die. I was kind of just thinking about weakening them and doing them after the boss on my way back down. But I think I have a lot of options of stuff to do. Yeah. Thinking? Dude, I freaking love thinking. I do it all the time. Please give me a summon of the horse. Pour a frosting. Oh no. I dropped my heal talisman earlier. I don't have it. Heal damages this thing a shit ton. All my minions can't die. That I've got multiple guys while that's out. Nor can I. Whoops. This might be run over. Because then my runes are gone that I dropped, right? No? The rules are weird with the solo revive. I dropped my freaking talisman. I needed it. Oh, he's dead. Returned Pokemon. Oh, that took all my mana. We frosted him. He's got frost tips. Nice. Aren't as bad as Elden Ring ones. I think because they stopped to do that cast a lot rather than just be teleporting. Dude, the buttons. I don't know about these Banished Knights. Banished Knights are kind of hard for me on Revenant because of how aggressive they can be. But these guys are pretty low now. What the fuck? Can my character roll? And I tried to jump up that high ground and hit my head on it. And did my minion also die in one hit? That's GG. That's GG. Is Revenant the worst character? That's a weird tier list. If I'm looking at that, that's a pretty weird tier list. The Mage Tower Study Guide. Holy, you have screenshots and everything. There's a lot. Hold on. But I'm thinking like how to show Discord on stream. Yeah. Ster reacts to Holly's guide. What? Mage Tower. Need range for some of these. Having a bow can help. If blue crest door is blocked, blocking the way inside, puzzle is outside. If open, puzzle inside. There's puzzles inside? I didn't even know that. Blue door, no crest, just walk in. Crest above door. You just shoot the crest above door. Oh, these are your different layouts. Then we've got screenshots coming up. Holy crap, you have a whole fucking like you have the pins in the wall with the connecting line and string. And yet I'm trying to figure out the inside. I can't, like, it's too annoying to show all this on Discord. Inside unlit candle, pick 4. If there is an unlit candle inside one. Oh, is that, oh, those are the objects you need to kill? Dude, fuck it. It's the fucking V crew. I've seen runaway stump. Windy tree patch. In bushes on ground. Dead tree, pick 1. Okay. 7. Invisible lake crest. Pressed against the tower. Is that? Okay. Fake building edition. Pick 3. Huh. I've never seen that either. Inside unlit candle. Inside missing statue. Ruined mage towers have better rewards. I don't even know that I've ever seen one of these ever. We'll have 3 puzzles from the list. May introduce like the blah, 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 blah. Okay. That's a good guide. Time to study up and become a mage. Yeah, I goofed the end of that run real bad. That one mistake.
Fast facts! With a Vegeta! Did you know? I recently went to train in the hyperbolic time chamber, and there are Teen Titans go on the TV there. Did you know that they never leave the couch in that show? I must have been training for like 4 hours, and there must have been 2 separate episodes where they were just sitting on the damn couch. The whole time! Disgraceful! They should have at least played some baseball.
Yup. They should have, if they're on the couch, they might have as well been playing some... A Wild Gate? Nightreign? This run for real. This one's real. Last one, I didn't even remember the buttons I was pressing somehow. See, I'm actually summoning a guy in the beginning. We got a flame sling and a beast claw. Beast claw is a worse Hoarfrost stomp though. All right, I'm gonna study up, and the next time we see we get past like a wizard castle, a wizard tower where wizards always hang out, I'm gonna crush it. I'm gonna ace the test. I'm gonna prove that I'm a good student. Promise. Also, there's another talisman shack. Stop. Why? What game am I even calling these talismans from? Poison Mist. Electrify Armament. That one seems good. Oh, wait. No, I need to have Electrify Armament for the boss. I was saying that I didn't have a way to have lightning. That's like the absolute perfect thing that I need. Are they called talismans in Dark Souls? Man, it's from the same freaking game. Miyazaki, why would you change them? Just to mess with me? And then name something else the same thing? Why would you do that? No, climb. Boom, 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 boom. I hope my minion wins those duels. What were these? Electrify Armament, Black Flame. Keep standing a little too close for comfort. Lightning Grease, Stone Sword Key. Me and the boys. There's a lightning weapon, which I will probably never use. I was gonna say I have to go to the mage tower, but I really did get a Stone Sword Key. Like, the time will come, right? And I probably don't have much time to go get that. Expedition is this? Dark Drift Night. I think I need to do... I don't need to do anything, Mom. You know what, Mom? Stop telling me what to do. Oh, it's in circle. Cool. I'm bursting. Yeah, knock him down. Give him a good old spin. A small girl walks up and stomps on the floor. You die. You're dead. That's all it takes. Lots of things to do. I'm thinking to try this death hole, which could be a hole where I die, as it has various adversaries within. I will play very cautiously, and I will survive the death hole, even though I've jumped straight into like the top of it, and I hear a death hole guy, and I don't have my ult. There's two. Okay, maybe not. I didn't like that. I see. Ah, fuck. Okay, so you have to pay him off in order for you to get your like locked life back. And I believe to do so, from the one time I've seen him, it costs 35,000 souls.
Yeah, this guy expenses.
No. Dude, Revenant is so bad at this. Okay. Hot guy. Hot guy's gonna throw a pot. We're gonna get him. But we're gonna have to have this locked HP for night 1. I'm pretty sure I've never run into this, but I think that I can do it night 2. I'm not gonna make enough money to pay this guy. You wouldn't. It's gonna put me in the range where a lot of things can fucking one-shot me. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. 35,000 souls. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to walk to where I pay the guy though. What's my minion doing? He's right here. Where is he? I was about to level up and then go there, entirely missing the point. Because then I would not have ye souls. Okay, cool. It's on the way. Need to fix that ramp. I mean, it would be nice, but I don't know if a destroyed castle is meant. You know, like it needs accessibility, but are we asking for like a wheelchair ramp? I want to break the curse. Pay 15,000 first day. Enhance attack power depending on runes in possession. Ah. I think I felt like I was told. Perhaps I misinterpreted. That you got more powerful depending on how much you paid him. Could have made a new deal. What are the new deal options? A green new deal? Oh, I love reduced HP. Not sure how I'm feeling about this Hoarfrost. Seems really good early, but it's definitely gonna fall off. Oh no, 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 no! Oh, damn. Like when Frostbite initially ticks, it's huge. I think what would make it crazy is I was thinking to do starting armament fire, or just to have a fire spell, because then you can remove the ice and then Frostbite them again. Would, like, any of that combo is always really strong, and that would probably help me. Speaking of, what was my talisman? Electrify armament, black flame. Ooh, nice easy beasy. I mean, I guess Black Flame does count as fire. But now I got no mana. I'm definitely gonna have mana issues. Unless we get like a recover mana on hit something. edge. I'm mad! I'm mad at the bloody nose! Love that. That might be one of the best things you can get. Day, I can't see. Big boom. You just one-shot him? He's posed no, my minion posed no threat. Oh my god, twofer. They got the 2-for-1. My minions may have well have not been there. I wish you weren't a summoner. I wish you weren't a summoner. I wish you weren't a summoner. Omen threat meters? Yeah, we all know what you're talking about. We know. If you had a summon that was an archer, would just shoot. You're gonna get... Oh, he is chilled. His horse... His dragon's almost dead. No. No? Okay. Sometimes you just can't stop sprinting. My minions are getting rolled! Every time I see them, they're dying, stunned, they're on their knees. Luckily, this guy's in a hole and feels the need to jump out of it. Hole bound. A golden parry. I like that. I would like to have a parry. I would always like to have a parry. I really wish someone besides Wilder started with one. Oh, we're gonna test our wizard knowledge. We're gonna waste day 2 on the wizard knowledge. Okay, the door is closed, so it's outside. Here, bug. Wizard test? I don't think I'm getting it already. The imp. That's like the easiest one it's got to be. That's like, hey, there is a sign-in form. Can you please like just let us know that you were up here? Adds magic. Temporarily boosts lightning attacks. Okay, we're holding that to the last boss. It's Dark Drift. He's weak to lightning. We have lightning armament spell. I need to... If I'm not gonna find a better actual weapon, I have that. Maybe I should be using that. Either way. Fuck, where's the mine here? I think this one is really short. Hoping and praying. The circle's coming. Nope. I mean, it depends. I've killed this guy like... No, your minion goes after the useless nobodies. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call them that. They're providing a service that few in Limveld are. They're the only working men in Elden Ring. Nobody else has jobs. Oops, I thought I was dual wielding. Who is right here on the very cusp is a Dragon Knight. We say nah. The Dragon Knight. Especially that close to the edge. I love how valiant that music is just for you to walk away from it. Missed. That's a normal one. I don't know how to tell the difference. They're all freaks to me. Freaks all the same. Is there such a thing as a normal Dragon Knight? Dude, in these areas, I'm always utterly perplexed how these pots are being thrown, and that none of the other enemies seem to take damage from it. Magic. Oh shit, it's magic. Also, it's my bad for jumping in there. If you stand on this edge, like, he can't throw the pot far enough. Summon! Yeah, then the pots all hit that. Generally speaking. That's my bad. We're trying to walk up. Does anybody know what those shield oils actually do? Like how effective they are? Where are... I got my souls. Someone had them. $11. Dude, he just jumped to 11. Less stamina. I would like to try it and see. I don't know. I guess Guardian already doesn't really take any stamina. I don't have 6,000. Fucker. I'm so mad. Can I get this patrolling troop down here real quick so I can smith up the bandits waiting to ambush them? I did that again. Look at the environmental storytelling with these bandits, dude. That's crazy. He's done it again. I'm not gonna get the other church, but honestly both of these churches seem very easy to do after the circle has closed. I debate that I should spend any time on them at all. Again, he's done it again. But we're in a spot where I mean, maybe there's a boss in this river that I could kill insanely fast. Like, sometimes there is. I might as well get the church now. I kind of ended up pathing that way anyway. I really don't think I should have. I could have gotten these later. Epic. Not so epic. I don't think we've done anything that has... I mean, I didn't kill any like big bosses. Anything that would reward a purple. Not a single purple to be seen. Ailments is Pog. I mean, we're about to do final boss after this, and I don't think he does any ailments. No, my guy stopped fighting. He backed up. He let me take the hits. Coward. Good luck ever having me summon you ever again. You're staying in the spirit realm. And it's awful in the spirit realm. No, dude, did you see that in slow fucking motion? The white circle in my chest means I can't die, and it went away half of a second before that hit me. The classic. I have no mana. Never did solve the mana problem. He's getting crunked by my guy. You're getting guy crunked. No one wants to be in a guy crunk situation. Raise the stamina recovery speed. Yeah, okay. But yeah, like right now, where that church is, it's right down there. You can just walk to it, flask through the storm, get it, walk back, because this final day 2 waits for you to end. You don't have to end. Like, I can just go kill these guys for some extra souls if I really want to. I could go down there, get the church, walk back up, and when you touch the flask inside the church, you it refills all of your flasks. You can touch graces outside. So both of these were very easy, and that's why I said I should not have wasted time on them. If I had cleared like another camp, maybe we get another level. Touch grace, loser, no! Yeah, also true. If you die, you spawn at the circle. It doesn't cost a revive in solo or anything, because there's no boss active. Because if you die halfway back, you can just go get your souls halfway back, and like eventually you'll have it. A level 12er. Thinking physical damage. Crabs. Man, what I want the starlights, but I dropped the grease because I can give myself lightning with my glove, with my seal. In a panic situation, actually, I can use that to heal. I've got electrify armament. Can you parry this boss? I can only think of like 1 or 2 attacks you might be able to. And I think that's all we can do. That's the play. And this one is temporarily boosts lightning attacks. So I promise you I rolled that. I promise. I swear it. Dude, what the fuck? That much damage? Okay, it's real now. Real fight. Whoops, I didn't mean to flask. Holy shit, it's a real fight now. My character was stuck in the end of a run animation. Guys, it's over. This was awful. I think you jumped that. There's been some debate in the group. Fuck! I got fucking. That was embarrassing. I did really good damage too. I didn't summon a guy at the start, and then I got thrown off by that. And I really, one or two of those, feel like I actually did dodge and died instantly. Dude, I even have the better dodge roll buff. That went pretty bad. That's where the debate of like starting with Hoarfrost Stomp means that I don't start with like +3 vigor. Already beat this guy. I beat everybody. What I do want to do is I want to solo the final guy one time. One time with the big boy. Some closure. Have another one of those? I don't think so. I think this is set up as good as it could be. Big boy is gonna crush Night Aspect. Guaranteed dub. What about Eagle Man? Whenever I switch to play Guardian, my game starts crashing. For real. It starts happening more. I had 3 in a row Guardian games the other day that crashed. And last night, after a long night of gaming, I was like, alright, I'm gonna do a Guardian run. Crashed. Alright, let's not do Guardian. And then I tried to play a different character. Crashed. Guardian cursed it. Is that also... Wait. If I could get another lightning weapon, that would actually be good. Stank ass mage tower. Oh, no, that's perfect. Usually mage tower kind of sucks because you have to fight a crystalline. But I bonk. I'm made for that. Those pots might be worth it. Especially when you chunk them like that. How much? 3,000. Almost 4,000. For the time investment on the pots, I don't know, that seems pretty good. Playable pot man? I hope they had a pot man. But the other kind, you know what I mean? Wow, me activating my ability knocked him away from my ability. Now that's synergy. What? That weapon was weaker because I'm not level 3. I was feeling really stinky actually because of that. But it felt like it also auto-equipped it. And I don't like that. I also feel like, I don't know, this never mind. I'm not going to start conspiracy theories about my crashes. One may never know. What is that item? Bleed nearby. Defeating enemies restores HP. Now that's something I can do. I need a holy weapon. There is holy on the bottom. We'll do that day 2, perhaps. Dude, my incantations are gonna be so buff. This is maybe not advisable for a level 3. Yeah. There's a cavalry knight there and the church is there. I'll do cavalry knight. Two of those guys is 2,800. Still not, 2 of them aren't 1 pot. You do pot earlier. Crunch the numbers. Cavalry. I think cavalry will be fine once we knock them off. So maybe I even use everything. That's fine. It's still a damage buff. Damn rock. Got boo boo boo. Never seen this guy in game? Yeah, because he's too big. He's too busy soloing the Night Lord to be in your games. He doesn't need your help. You think anyone playing this character needs your fucking help? Wrong. But yeah, I feel like he might be the least played. I think he's my personal best. If I'm gonna game, I freaking game on this man. How do you get that skin? You have to beat his whole chapter journal quest line and you get it for free. Kaboom. One hit wonder. So this is a holy weapon and it is a great hammer and it has a holy power and I need a holy weapon for the boss. Maybe I just upgrade it and that also makes our day 1 and 2 easier if we got an upgraded one sooner. This fucking guy. Sometimes there's a blacksmith down here. No. I just don't know if I'm gonna run into one if we do optimal stuff. I can also... Okay, good to know that there's a Black Knight Kindred gargoyle on the roof, whatever. We're not killing him. Got him. Coming through, going to my best friend, the upgrade man. Doing a little bit of upgrading. I wish I had time to level, but I think I'm going to also, for some reason, upgrading also made me take out my other weapon, so I'm holding a staff. Got him. bad idea to jump. Keep pressing the wrong button. Okay. It's going fine. It's just not going fast enough. A lot of shit is missing. And I kept pressing the wrong button for the punch. I was doing the ultimate button input because it basically is an ultimate. Big. Taking damage restores FP can potentially be really good too. It would be fan-freaking-tastic. We're definitely going to be able to get a level up ahead. Better use that cannon. There's a couple of bosses where I think the cannon, like Banish Knight, I think you can just walk away from him and shoot him, and it's like completely kosher. I don't know. I haven't used the cannon in a long time. I was doing that with the ballista. Because he usually slow walk, RP walks at you. Cannon scale with strength? I have no idea personally. Wow, that takes it's similar reload time. Oh, no usefulness. That almost one-shot him. Counter hit. Yeah, so like if you just walk away from Banish Knight, I think that and the ballista just are actually really good. Bell-bearing hunter. That's who that's the name of the person I'm trying to say. We're just gonna start calling him like Brian or something. Yep. Oh, that sucks. Sucks to be me. You can't grab me. Look at the damage. Oh, I'm coming close. Time to do your attacks. Boom. Because he just slow walked. Oh, he started moving. Honestly, Buster, you don't want to be close. I'm doing this meme for your benefit. That's out of the circle. Ba-boom. Armored core? Yeah, kinda. Critical hits restore HP. That's gonna be huge in the final fight. 'Cause I'm gonna stun that guy a million times. We're gonna need healing, which is on the other side of the map. So we're gonna want to fly there. Unless I did the church, the thing right next to me. I feel like level 8, I feel more confident that I could kill. You know what? Let's do that and then go. Raider's the goat. He'll handle it. I said to myself, and then it was a guy with a bow. I feel like I get the worst matchup every time I come to one of these. Yeah, knock him down. Wait. That motherfucker becomes immune to damage and kills you. Oh yeah. I haven't actually seen him use the ability yet. And any of the times I've been fighting him. Yeah, I shouldn't have come here. It would be fine if he didn't spawn directly next to the boss, I think. Now I don't see him. Oh, there he is. This is not worth it. I need flasks. I think I could do it if I were patient, but you can't be patient. Patience bad. Like if I could time stop, everything would be a-okay. If I could JoJo man, but only in video games. What an awful superpower. Which JoJo man? Background actor number 3. And I say actor even when he's animated, because I respect actors. I was gonna see if I could fight that, but he is also a time-wasting runaway piece of shit. Sorry. I'm sorry for calling you that. Death Knight? Deathbird? Wow. Ooh. Smash lands on your head. granting you a nice lawsuit settlement. Take that to court. I don't know that those are worth it if I'm not at like intelligence. Man, I jumped the wrong way anyway. I want to go to the fort and maybe just clean up and kill all of the trolls. I'm quite a bit behind on levels. Those flasks were important because of how many hits I'm gonna trade. And I'll kill a few giants and then check with the sewer bosses, I think. Or should it be the other way around? So I have time to do the sewer. It really makes you think. I never bought an additional revive either. I should do that soon, but I don't have the money on my way out. Hot friend. I don't think I've ever been there up this way. I'm floating. I'm floating. Maybe Deathbird because he's weak to holy. I think someone was in chat saying might have been a better idea than I'm giving it credit for. So it would still take forever. Use that to power through the pot. Use that to power through the pot. Dude, he's pot dodging. I know my rights. Ooh. That's a bit better. I think. I didn't have, we'll say, a lot of time to look at it. God damn, the watch put me on fucking troll duty again. He always swings his hands and kills me. It's not fair. Ew, ew, don't look at that. Oh my god, he needs to get that checked. Really want to level. But I fear I won't have time to boss if I do, but I've got 85,000 souls, and if I do die to the boss, I'm gonna safety bank, and you know, I don't want to like drop 85,000 souls in the sewer and the circle's coming. And I do need to buy the 1-up. And I do need to remember to use these on any of my runs. And now it's probably too late, honestly. Oh, get in the corner. Do it. Can you fight me? These fucking bosses in this game, bro. Finally, you get like a melee enemy. I knew he was gonna instantly twirl. What the fuck are you doing? I didn't attack. I didn't attack. I just ran. I know that I had stamina when I pressed it. And now the circle's there, like I was saying. That's fucking silly. I've never seen this dude run that much. No! I took it. I took the only thing I had in a panic. I think that'll be fine. I actually... I don't mind that. I mean, not good, but... I really should have just like stood still and waited for him to come to me, because if I was swinging early, he just would backstep. Never again. Lesson learned. Me unga bunga, me hit shield, me no care. Weak spotted and back, I no see. This is gonna be the Cold Lightning Giga Dragon. Okay, he doesn't exist. Okay. I'm still healing. Everything's going fine. Except for the part where every time I do my empowered ability, he flies away. Other than that, I'd say things are going pretty good. Pretty good. Boosts recovery from flasks. Oh no, attacks more likely to break stance. Final boss is about to sit down. Anything I can go do on the map? I like that. That was helpful. Not even level 16? No. I bet you I can go complete that tower. But I don't, you know, I don't want to waste my time. It's going to be a catalyst. They don't ever give like passive rewards, do they? And who lives at that ruin? Who lives there? This neutral nobody. Is it done? If I could go do that. Like, honestly, I could even go and do this right below. I don't think I need to. In the favor of time, I don't think I need to. Gives you genuine anxiety? I should have done one then to ramp up the anxiety. I didn't know that that was on the table. that's it. We've got our increased holy attack power, beast claw, great hammer. Boss is weak to holy. That's nothing. That's a lightning spear. If I, for some reason, I gain FP when I take damage, but I don't think I have anything to use it on. And successive attacks, I don't think that's gonna help. Okay. A critical hit, HP restorations, I think gonna be big. Dual wield both hammers. I don't know what his moveset is for that. It seems okay. I'm really relying on this big R2. All right, final boss man. He's just lonely. Every Dark Souls final boss is just a normal guy who's sad and old. Miyazaki, are you okay? And old. You don't deserve to live anymore, old Ster. Watch out, he's gonna blow! GG. Oh, dude, we beat it! That missed. This stupid fucking heal thing. This stupid fucking heal I took by accident. It cannot keep up. God! He's gonna do it! This stupid heal, I had the feeling that I could heal there, but it wouldn't matter because my heal doesn't do anything. sleep. Am I putting you to bed? One big punch! Oh. Anticlimactic. Sleep. Bedtime. Dude, what if I just sleep through the end credits? And I'm in the movie theater when they're cleaning up the popcorn. And I get to watch the movie again. Because no one wants to wake me up. Isn't that the worst thing you could do is wake someone up? Even if they've asked you to do it. Hey, can you wake me up at like noon? I'm gonna take a nap. Why did you wake me up? No! And they hit you. Or is that just Ashley? Starts swinging. Some shall... Was there a gamba? Because some shall recall that I used the phrase guaranteed win. I feel like my guaranteed wins have all been real. There was not. I'm confident on the wins when I play shit that I'm familiar with. But in these kinds of games where you have all the relic options and characters, I really just like to try new things and theorycraft and do goof stuff like Hoarfrost Stomp Revenant. Talking over the dialogue? Guys, tell me what this ending means, but also better not be the right answer. Is Nightreign the Ronnie ending? The Eternal Night? Final boss? Well, I mean, she took a consort to create an Eternal Night. And this game is Nightreign, and I don't know, I need a dictionary. It's about family. Oh. Flashbang? Maybe just hit stuff with hammers? That's what I'm good at. Elden Wing! Skip. Now tell me what this scene meant. Tell me what's going on here. Tell me what this means. Right, those are the lands between and the Erd Tree. Okay, I'm familiar with that content. I played that game. But I don't recall the tall man that was watching me play the whole game. You guys remember a tall guy watching you play? Oh wait, is this the tall man? Am I wrong? Oh, he was laying down. I thought he was already standing. Sorry.
Wow, that's a lot of ones.
Wow. You can go inside the Erd tree and change reality, or you can be the tree. He's bigger. He's dripping. Oh, my ass does that too. Bye. He'd be making a lot more waves. I think he'd be causing at least one tsunami. With the rumbling? The rumbling? Really? Aaron. Whoa, 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 whoa. The lands between. Rumble my you know. I don't know. You have to be explicit. How am I supposed to know? Attack power, frostbite. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good one. If you run that with the other frostbite one on a dex character who has an ult, I would run that on Wilder for sure. With Chilling Mist Wilder type beat. Not bad. You get 2,800 mercs for killing you for beating the game. And I still don't have a follow-up raider quest. Don't you get chapters that are like, hey, let's kill the Night Lord? Like, or is that just implied that you need to? Because I've beaten him twice, and it hasn't, nothing has changed. 8 is end for raider? Okay. I mean, I guess when you get your remembrance is the end. I just thought there was a quest after that that would say, hey, kill the Night Lord, Night Captain. I keep calling him Night Lord. What is his name? Night Aspect. No, you're Night Lord. Because they're all called Night Lords, but he is the Night Lord. Beyond the boundless night, there lies the hazy figure of a person. That is the Knight's origin. An enemy to the world. Dude, he was enemy to the world? That really is about family. I get it now. All right. We go again. We do something goofy. I showed you that I can beat it. Now something goofy. Wraith Bell Duchess again. I really want to play Guardian. He's like my next on my list of things I want to do and get a run on him. I don't even think I've done any of his journal quests. But it crashes my game. I can't even look at him. My stream buffered when you said Guardian. Yeah, it's off the list. Risk it. I don't think I should risk it. Actually, what time is it? Oh my god, it's early. Why is it so early? I was maybe gonna play with Kraken, but I think that's like that would be in... It would, like, the time, it would be like in 3 hours that we would start, and then you gotta at least like play like 2 hours. I don't know, I feel like I'm reaching solo player accomplished. All the bosses are dead. We beat the Nightreign man on the stream. Eat and come back. We might just do it tomorrow. I don't know, because he had a sponsored thing to do that was like the deciding factor of the timing that made it later. I think tomorrow would be better. Well, let me look at that Wilder. Boom, boom. I love breaking the fucking chairs. Thanks, Miyazaki. I think it would have to be this one. The Frostbite one is a blue, right? No, green. Yellow. Dude, you guys crazy memorizing those colors. How do you do it? Oh, that's the one I already have with it. Frostbite. And then this one goes with greens. Dude, these are already so good. Dex 3, alt gauge 3. They're already too good. There's no room. I can't give up my post damage attacks. For some dexterity. I can't do it. You missed the chair on the table? Banned. Banning. Sorry, you're banned. That's rough, man. It's rough that you just got evaporated from existence. Wow, man. It's kind of fucked up that you would say that. Kind of suspect. I don't know. I'm like really hungry. Thinking.
Play game or gift. Ster Plaza say thanks.
Nope. Also, we're talking about my legs. It's hot summer and I'm like a shaggy dog. Thinking about reclusing. As much as I've not... The reclusing... Reclusing needs a break. Aw. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's a thought. Here's a thought. What if I just end stream and take a break from my 8 hours a day of Nightreign for one day? And go get something to eat for myself. And watch the Path of Exile question and answer and read the patch notes. And have a nice comfy ass. That's making a lot of sense. Thanks guys for watching. I really do appreciate it, but I think I'm gonna go early. I'm gonna try and see if Kraken wants to play earlier tomorrow. And then we'll get some more Nightreign in. And then who knows what. I've definitely played a lot. I'm still, I think, a fun time with friends, but I really feel like in a way I have explored everything I wanted to, and I've beaten like everything solo. So they were saying that they're adding like tougher versions of the bosses somewhat soon in a patch. I don't know how soon, but they were gonna add like stronger bosses variants that you had to enable. So there's more coming for this game. Very exciting. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. I just looked on the Twitch, every single Path of Exile. Hold on. This is funny to me. This is fucking comedy. Now this is Path of Exile. This is Path of Exile. This is what you want to see. Hell yeah. Path of Exile Gaming. That's gonna be me in a second. I'd rather get a job.